Hello friends, welcome back. It's BigDenoPlays Frosthaven. We're on to Lantern Year Nothing because that's a completely incorrect game. Instead, we're going to play scenario 34, Top of the Spire. Welcome back friends. It's time for us to continue our linked scenario, Top of the Spire. I've set up the showdown. Everyone is back on deck. We don't need to do a road event. I've dealt these three. And each of your turns adjacent to a wall, obstacle or objective sounds fine. And Optimist, have 0 cards in your hand each time you rest. None of these are easy. Have 0 cards in your hand each time you rest. We can do that because of our bottom cycle. We'll shuffle these decks and then we'll get into it. There is no character things. We have to kill the Lord of Chaos. So we just rush like crazy. So yeah. We put up 1 with the mountain. And I reckon we'll just go and move 4. So 83. And then here we want to put up night and sunlight. So sunlight and night. 86 and 83. It's a boring start, but this is how we have to play these two and open them up with their cycles of their play. Special 1, spawn 1 Chaos Spark for 2 or 3 characters, and then the Lord of Chaos performs an attack at range 5. He is out of range, so we're just spawning 1 spark at B. So these are the sparks, boom. The sparks on initiative 90 each round, they perform, so that's spawned. I can't remember the difference between spawn and summon. I feel like the difference is that summons don't activate, spawns do. I'm going to read that now. Spawn 44. Revealing monsters, add them to the map. Spawning monsters, unlike monsters that are summoned. Yeah, they do. Great. Okay, so that little buffhead's going to go at initiative 90. So he's done. He doesn't move for that one. Fisty, 70 health. Oh my goodness. We're putting up our thing. We're moving 4. 1, 2, 3. Do we have to go into that thing? We've got to jump, so I don't think we will. And we'll take 2 damage to go. Put that back in our hand. And then we're going to use our jump. Jump 4. We'll use a shard launch, 19, next turn. Crabman, Sun and Moon. That's no experience there, 2 experience there. And we've got a jump there too. Nice, we don't have to touch that at all. Yeah, now this spark, they move. There's 1. He moves 2. Add 2 times T with T is the number of damage tokens on the character's character map. What? Add 2 times T to attack value. Where T is the number. All Chaos Sparks. In addition, any character entering 1 must also place 1 damage token. Well, that means it's an attack 0. So it's going to move to here and do an attack 0. It does nothing. Where T is a number of tokens, all Chaos Sparks cannot focus, and no more than 4 sparks. Characters, -2, so 0, plus 2 times T. T. Yeah, so they're just doing an attack 0 every turn. That's fine. Alright, so next round. So yeah, we need to go... Ignore hazardous terrain during this movement. Yeah, we're going to go at 51 there. And soft flesh there. So we're going to go at 75 for Crabman. Crabman's not in any rush at all. Next round. 50, 19, Crabman, 75. Draw. Special 2. Force all enemy... I see. Force all enemies to move at the towards closest unoccupied corridor hex. Very nice. Now I see. Okay, so we gain a curse. So Fisty's going to... Crabman's going to move to there. Fisty is going to move into that. So Fisty's going to take a curse into deck and spawning a Chaos Spark at A. So there is our second spark. He doesn't attack. Cool. So Fisty takes Muddle, so he's muddled. So what I reckon we might do is we're just going to shoot our shard launch at the 2 sparks. So they're strength 3. So the first one, we add a damage token to his character map too. +1 or -1, so it does 1 damage to spark number 1. And the second one, +2 or 0, it does 2. 1, 2. We generate nothing from that except for ice. Vanilla ice baby. Then we're going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4 to behind him. And we're going to bring Encased Punch back into hand at a cost of 2. We forget our Muddle, and that is all. So now we go with our Mountain's Fist. And heal. 16. Fisty stun, crash. Whenever an adjacent enemy dies, put up a self-heal. And during all your move abilities, add +1 and ignore difficult terrain. What is this, by the way? Dominating Presence. Yep, we'll do that. Free 2 experience. No elite enemies on the map. Okay, so he's just hitting Crabman for an attack 0. Does nothing. And he moves 1, 2 and hits Crabman for an attack 0. Does nothing. Wonderful. Next round. Alright, Fisty going at 16. Crash. Now it's time to move Crashinator. So we can do a move 4. And we can make that a jump. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we don't want to jump there yet. So we just want to do a move 3. But yeah, we'll just do a attack. Yeah, move 2, attack 2. At 79. Special 1 is spawning more sparks. Good. Fisty, we're going to consume the ice. We're going to generate an experience. We're going to do an attack 5 on the Lord of Chaos. We're going to pop our muscle potion so we have advantage. We flip a +0. So that does 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We didn't kill anyone, but we do generate earth, and then we'll heal ourselves for 2. 1, 2, earth. We will pop our stamina potion to bring that back into hand, and we will take 2 damage to bring that back into hand. That is up in play, Deno. Fisty done. Crash is just going to attack the guy with 2 health down, the shard, which is this one. Should actually use the numbered things, Deno. That'll make it a bit easier, because that's going to be relevant, I think. So 1 and 2. Yeah, so we'll attack number 1 with an attack 2. Kills number 1. And then we will move 1, 2, 3, because our move abilities are +1. So we will do that, and then we will do I think we can afford to just go at 74. We'll let them have a turn, I guess. So we're going to spawn another. It's going to do an attack 3. Oh, it's going to immobilize us. That's punishing. Attack 3. Okay, so we spawn there. Do the sparks ignore that? I'm pretty sure they will. Yep. So the attack 0 or miss. Sorry, that's Lord of Chaos first. So the 0 does 3 damage to Fisty. 1, 2, 3. Who's now immobilized, and the null does nothing. And then the little sparks go nothing, nothing. Next round. But Crash is immobilized, so we probably need to change up our plan. Oh no. Yeah. We already did that one, didn't I? So we were going to do these 2. Instead, we will play that. And we will play that down in the depths. Tides galore. 74. And this one's just going to be 19 and a retaliate. 19, 74. Raw. Good. So Fisty's not moving anywhere. He consumes that, gains an experience. He heals for 1. The retaliate goes, sorry, the immobilize goes away, and then he's going to attack and generate frost. And whenever I suffer damage this round, I am still strengthened. Flip 4 zeros in a row there. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Whenever I suffer damage, an adjacent enemy suffers damage. So those are gone, and we will bring Encased Punch back in hand for 2. 1, 2. Then, next round, we're doing that and that. So Fisty's done. So Lord of Chaos is moving nowhere. He's attacking Fisty. -2, so that does 3. We'll use our Heater Shield to make it 2. 1, 2. He suffers 1, 2 from Retaliate, and then 1 from our card that's in play. So that's good. He's done. Crash, still immobilized. Crash is going to play 2 more Tide cards. And then he's going to go at 8. Nice, it's going to be a good turn. Done. No longer immobilized. The sparks doing 0 damage to Crash. We'll just make another spark. Next round. So Fisty going at 16. Crash going at 8. Oh, what happened there? Alright, so he's doing twin shots. I think we can actually go back. Undo next round. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Crash is going first at 8. Crash is going to jump, and he's going to use his wing boots for his jump, and he's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to do an attack, and that attack is going to be +6. So yeah, -2, 4 damage to the Lord of Chaos. He's immune to wound, disarm, stun, and curse, but he's not immune to getting the shit kicked out of him. Alright, Crash, very good. So Crash is done. Fisty is going to consume the ice. It's going to generate an experience. Oh, that got a Crash and experience 2. We're just pounding on the guy. And that is going to be an attack +1, which does 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll heal ourselves for 2. 1, 2, 3. And that both generates Earth. And we will bring our voice from below back into hand for 2. 1, 2. And then we will also use our healing potion. 1, 2, 3. So, the Lord of Chaos moves nowhere, so he has disadvantage on both of these attacks. On Crash, his attack does attack 3, which goes down to 2 because of our shield, which goes down to 1 because of our chainmail. Crash takes 1, and on Fisty, it's an attack 4. Fisty will use his heavy chain armor, so it does 1 damage. Not strengthened. The 2 sparks both move. 1, 2. We go on to the next round. So we will play that. So we go 22 for Fistinator. The Fistinator. And Crash has 2 cards left, the fastest of which is 34. So we will go at 34. Oh. Alright, special 2. So he's spawning. Damn, alright. So spawn a spark. So that'll be spark number 3. And that is spawning in A. And then force all enemies to move 1 hex towards the closest unoccupied corridor hex. 1 and 1. So Crashing Tide goes into the hex, which means he gets a curse. And he's now muddled. And Fisties does not. So Fisty goes. Will heal himself for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll consume the earth, and we'll do an attack 2 to recover 2 cards. And those 2 cards will be Fury of the Mountain. I'll go Shard Launch in the Mountain's Fist. And then we'll take 2 to recover that. 1, 2. And that generates us no experience, but we do have an attack 2, which does 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in good shape here, Fisty. Alright, so this guy's going to move 1, 2, 3 to there, using his thing, and he's going to create water. And he's going to do this pool of power, which is an attack 4. And he is muddled, so it's a ×2 or a 0. Generates an experience. does 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Fisty's done. Crash is done. Sparks, this guy will go 1. This guy will go 1, 2. This guy will go 1, 2. This guy will go 1, 2. Alright, so now these attacks are 2 times T to attack value. So they've both got 1 on their mat, so this is now an attack 2. So Fisty takes 2. Actually, we'll use our parrying gauntlet to hit 1 as it arrives. So we'll kill number 1 as it arrives. Yep, so attack 2 does 2, 1, 2. The other one doesn't do any. Alright. Next round. So Fisty just continues to be an absolute rampager. We did generate Earth again. But we're going to do Shard Launch and heal 2 at 22. And Crash. So whenever an adjacent enemy dies, ignore difficult terrain. Shield up. At the start of your rest, you may perform a heal. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do a short rest. All of these are going to go into hand. And we lose Endless Cycle. Good. Our fast card. So we'll play that one and that one. So we're going to go at 25, get our shield back up for Crash. 25. Fisty going at 22. Raw. Fisty, we're going to heal 2. 1, 2. Also heals Crash. Do 1. And then we're going to throw ice at everyone. We are not muddled, so on the dude that has 1 wound left, we execute him. That's number 2. And on the boss, the curse, and the disarm, which he is immune to anyway. Fisty will then use his amulet to heal. There's 3 cards in hand, so the correct decision is to pull Voice from Below back into hand and just keep healing, baby. And then we generate Night and Moon, and we put those 2 up. Cool. So spawning a spark. Spark number 1. A special one is Spark at B. He goes there. And then he's attacking us for attack 3. So on Fisty, disadvantaged, does 1, 2. And on Crash, disadvantage, does 1 damage to Crash. Spark, so this guy moves to here and attacks Fisty, and again he will attack for an attack 2 now. So that does 2 damage. 1, 2. Next round. I also generated Frost. Good. So yeah, we're going to consume that, and I think their plan is we just keep constantly healing both of us. Like, I think that's just our obvious play here. So we'll use Skitter, and we'll use Smashing Torrent. And we're going to put up 3 cards because we can. Crash actually didn't suffer a wound before. He's unstoppable because he's got his armor. Fisty 16 and Crash going at 45. Raw. Outstanding. Fisty's going to attack the big guy. We do not have Strengthen, so we're just going to tap a +1, which is 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll heal both of us for 1, 2, plus another one for me. And at this point, I'm not going to go again with our cycle. We'll just take these 2 and be that. So we consume that, we generate that. That's it for Fisty. Crabman, so we're going to play this knight card. We're going to play this knight card, and then we're going to hit him twice at attack 2. So the first one, we're not muddled, is a rolling pierce +1, so 3. The second one is a 0, so 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 experience for crash, 1, 2, and then we generate knight again. Skitter's gone. So next turn, we play down in the depths. Oh, we're also standing in water, for what it's worth. Yeah, cool. Okay, crash is done. So special 1, it's going to spawn some sparks. Spark at special 1 is at B. And then it's going to attack us at an attack 3, so on Fisty times 2, but this is ranged, so that's just 3. 1, 2, 3. And on crash, so that's effectively a 0. We use our chainmail armor, and that is attack over. So then this spark, and this spark, and this spark, 2 of them are going to attack Fisty with an attack 2, so attack 2 Fisty does no damage, and does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Next round. Fisty's going at 19. Crash, so we might use our crashing surge. We might use our cresting force, and we might do a move 2. So we're going at 34 for crash, and Fisticles at 19. Be good for us to go before the boss. Excellent. So let's think about this. So crash, we just want to do a move 4, get him away from the edge, and then we want to do an attack 3, which generates ice. Rolling heal -1, so the attack 2, 1, 2, but we rolling heal for 2, 1, 2. And then we are going to rest next turn. We've achieved our objective, by the way, which is awesome. Alright, Fisty, good turn. Crash, he's going to use his crashing surge to hit 2 sparks. Really got to get a power potion or something. And we're going to create water hexes. It's 2 experience for this. 1, 2. So yeah, on number, I have hit that. What a doofus. Yeah. So on number 3, spark number 3 dies. On spark number 2, rolling pierce and a +1, spark number 2 dies. Sure. And then on the Lord of Chaos, a 0, it does 2 damage to the Lord of Chaos. 1, 2. That is gone. We will then play, we'll put out some water tiles. Here, here, here. And then we'll play an attack 4 on the boss. Does 3, generates us another experience. 1, 2, 3. Got our healing potion that we literally just don't need. Cool. Crash is done. Lord of Chaos, he's moving nowhere. He's got melee, so ranged attacks. So on Fisty, disadvantage, he does nothing. And on Crash, +1 is 5 damage. So Crash takes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about time he took some wounds. I've got healing cards and stuff that I don't use. And this guy will move 1, 2. It's next round, baby. All right, so long rest for Fisty. And Crash is going at 42. Can't see us losing this one at this point. Crash, 42. He's got no shield, so yeah, we'll just do an attack 2. And we're not going to move anywhere. 2 damage. 1, 2. Crash is done. He does special 1. So he's going to spawn a guy at B. And then he's going to shoot Crash. Disadvantage, so it does 3, which goes down to 2. 1, 2. Oh, actually, so we use our healing potion, then we use our renewing potion to bring back our chainmail and our healing potion, so effectively +1. And then the other on Fisty, disadvantage, so it's 2 damage to Fisty. 1, 2. So this spark will move 1 to here, and this spark will move 1, 2 to here. So that spark is going to do an attack 2 on Crash. He does 1 damage to Crash. Fisty heals for 1, 2, 3, gets all of his gear back, which is critical. We're going to lose Preserved Fury. We're going to go into the next round. We are going to use move and yeah, we'll just go Shard Launch and heal. So 22. Crash has to short rest, so we're going to heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. And we lose Cresting Force. That's our big attack card. That's fine. Yeah. There we go. So we'll go Overwhelming Wave as an attack. And we'll put up that one. So 45 is our option for Crashing Tide. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think we're over here. That guy really needs to do more pushing us into the middle, but he's just done nothing of that. Heal 2, 1, 2, 3. Generate Earth. Shard Launch. We'll go on. I haven't hit my null here, have I? I haven't hit my null. On the boss, there it is. And on the little guy, Rolling Heal, and Disarm for 2. 1, 2. Rolling Heal. Nothing on the boss. Good work, Fisty. Do we need either of those back? How many cards have we got? Yeah, we're fine. Crash, we'll do our Overwhelming Wave. So on the little guy, kills him, and on the boss, does 3. 1, 2, 3. Kill the little guy, gain an experience. And then we'll play that Tide, which generates that. We also generated Frost. Special 1, we're still immobilized, so spawn another spark, my friend. Spark number 1, sparking at B. And then attacking us, hitting Fisty with a disadvantaged attack, so that's a null. And on Crash, hey, he finally does some damage to Crash. 1, 2, 3, we're both immobilized. This spark will move 1, 2, this spark will move 1, 2. And now we go for our big swingers, Mountain's Fist, and we put up Retaliate. And here, we'll play Skitter, and night card, I guess. Next round. 50, 16, crash, 51. He's got very ordinary initiative, but that's okay. The Mountain's Fist. Attack 5, just 5. And then we put up Retaliate 2. Both of those are worth experience. He takes 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, 50's done. Heals for 1. We won't take any things. Special 2, he spawns a spark at A. Then he does an attack. We're forced to move, so we're going to be forced to move into there, but we're not into the thing. Crash goes. Crash is going to skidder, so he's going to attack 1 on the boss. He does nothing, then he's going to move 1 and hit the boss for 1. Good work, Crash. 1, he gets an experience out of that, and then we will put that down, and that one first. Immediately after your moves, each an adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage, so that's good. That Spark and that Spark are both attacking Fisty. They're attack 2s, 1 damage and 4 damage for a total of 5. We'll do 1 damage using our items. 19. Yeah, we'll just go at 25, I guess. $19 and $25. It's been a pretty straightforward affair. And now he's just shooting us. Idiot. Encase Punch, attack 3, just another 0. 1, 2, 3, generates Frost. Move 1, 2 to there, so we're adjacent. We'll use our Amulet of Healing for 1, 2 heals. Fisty's done. We'll just do attack 2. And then we'll move into the guy. So attack 2, does 2, and then when we move next to him, he suffers 1. So 1, 2, 3. And then we will go at 42. We'll Healing Potion 1, 2, 3. So with his ranged attacks on Fisty, disadvantage, he'll do a 1, 2, 3. And on Crash, disadvantage, he'll do 1, 2, 3. That's him done. The Sparks, both attacking Fisty. Attack 2. 1, 2. Fisty will short rest. Should be it now. Fisty will use his Mountain's Fist. And yeah, we'll use that one to lose that. And he's going at 42. Should be it, friends. Should be it. 16. Oh. $42. Come on, Deno. It's not hard to type. We'll do an attack 5. It's an attack 7. We defeat the Lord of Chaos. There's no loot. We gain experience, and then we'll move and jump next to one of those dudes. So we'll go to here. Number 2 can take a damage. We heal. Gain experience. Lord of Chaos is defeated. Crash will go. He'll move to here and he'll use that to gain an experience. One's going to attack Crash, one's going to attack Fisty. Neither of them kill him. Die, Lord of Chaos. 86.4. I like that. I like that a lot. Alrighty. Conclusion. The great beam of energy flickers. It flashes yellow, blue, orange, and then goes out. The demon lies beneath you. Its tendrils are clenched tight, knotted in pain, but its eyes still watch. Even now the creature burns with scorn. It shakes. How? There is a pink piece of coral lying in the remains of the demon at the point where the beam met its chest. You feel a strong connection with it. It's impossible to know what cataclysm you prevented today, but now we will gain a coral shard. Very good. That's our third one, isn't it, Deno? It is our third one. Our third coral shard. The crown of coral. Cool. Alright, so we are finally returning to Frosthaven. So let's go through this list because it's probably going to be fairly complex. Alright. Recover all discarded cards and lost items, reset all dials to maximum, gain experience from dials. So 50, 8 and 8 is 16. So we're going to go 8 here for 106. And then 16 is 284, 294. Crash is getting 18. So that is 49. So Crash is leveling up. Oh, did I remember my extra XP? It's 150. Crash is leveling up. Woo. So both leveling up. Excellent. No gold, no loot. We both gained check marks, so we got 2 perks here and so 2 perks, beautiful, from our level up and from the things. We gain inspiration. Oh shit, I definitely didn't gain inspiration last time, so 31. Update the map and we return to Frosthaven for an outpost phase. So we'll mark a day of time and we will draw an event from the Summer Outpost event deck. And we draw this one. Summer Event 62, it's one of the new ones we added. May Sather, okay, so we just heard Sather, so that means we mark the Crashing Tide, who's got this team building one, during 8 different outpost phases. Has approved the budget for training a Frost Guard, an elite team. That's awesome. We're down to the final week of their training and they've excelled in all areas. It's time to think about how we'll deploy the Frost Guard on the next attack. Captain Olmsted says it's better to have a tight-knit team to send into problem spots. They'll let us reduce casualties. They've trained as a group. I wouldn't want to split them now. We'll definitely keep the committee as a secret, as a joined team, a united team. So we add a plus 30 to the Town Guard deck. Awesome. Where's my Town Guard deck? Here. There it is. Not rolling 10s, it's a plus 30. Great. Then we have to add some events to the deck. Winter Outpost Event 78. Summer Outpost Event 45. Awesome. Building operations, building operations. So buying at a total cost of 12. Crash can do that. So he's got $2 left. He's now got 8, 11, and 3. don't think we want to plant herbs. That's cool. Brew, no. Craft, no. Buy up to 2 items, no. Enhancer, reduce all enhancement costs by 10 gold. That's intriguing. We've built all those. The town hall, do we level up the town hall? So we need prosperity 4, we are prosperity 4. We need 5 for that. The garden we only need 2. The alchemist, I think we'll level up the alchemist into level 3. Yeah. So to do that we need 2 hides, 4, 7, 4, 1, and we'll level up the alchemist. So the alchemist takes us to a level 2. We can now do 2 and 3 herb potions, so we'll have a read of that. Good work, alchemist. We have to read that 183.5. Upgraded alchemist. We never pegged Eros as an alchemist. Excellent, we add 0.59 and 0.65 to the random item blueprint deck. Alright. And that is that and a prosperity as well, don't I? Oh, I just remembered we got 2 extra experience and a town guard perk. So we'll have a look at the perk. Prosperity. Alright, so perks, let's read. So we cross these off when we get them, do we? Yeah, we'll just do this one. 19.2. Let's see what that says. Is that right? We just got a new scenario, Rising Brine. Cool. 83. I'll go unlock that and then we'll have a look at our cards. I'll pause for the moment. Level 6, level 4, very exciting. I have selected our perks. We've gone for some +1 target 0 cards to replace -1s, and then we've gone for replace zeros with +1 and add an element, which could be very nice indeed. Starting our element train rolling. This is a great card, by the way, Chaotic Refraction. Retaliate 2 is good. The question I'm asking myself is, do I need it over, or do I take both? I feel at the moment I'm going to take both. I'm going to replace this one. Movement 3 is good though. We haven't got a lot of movement cards. With that one that gives us an extra movement though, which is Skitter. Yep. We'll keep both. We'll just shield up and just be an absolute tank. Good stuff. So we did that. Yeah, we replace a -10 card with a +30, and any one -20 gain a material resource. So I have to do the town perk one. I did read that. We got the job posting. And that's it for this scenario. So the next one we're going to dive into is going to be one of the Lurker storyline. We're going to go and do Ice Flows, number 22. And I hope you'll join me then. Big Deno.